I literally cannot explain why this took me longer to start, other than the fact I was trying to figure out why there was this weird beeping going on outside of my apartment. That is literally it. That is it. That is literally the only reason. I was trying to figure out where this beep was coming from, and took me a second as a result. But whatever. It's all good. We're back to getting started here. We're doing stuff, doing things. So, okay, I did try to look at some stuff and go back to it, and someone in the comment, and like the same commenters last time did actually thankfully pointed out that short and period quests will only be active for the time. So a thing I figured out. So for this one, the one that I missed, as I figured out, as I said, when a quest has a short time period, it only lasts until, like, the story progresses to, like, the next phase of the day, basically.
Alright, we're good to go.
So, basically, wow, you can definitely tell how far ahead we are of the curve, that I only got 1 EXP for that one suit of rest. We live in the sewers. But, basically, what I was told is that if a quest has a short duration, then the problem effectively becomes that if I don't do it within that period of time before I advance the story, then it'll expire and I'll miss out on it and whatever. So basically, if we find a quest and it says duration short, I need to do it, like, immediately, because if not, it's just going to basically expire before I can actually get it done. Anyway, as the story goes, we already know where we're going because we have to go this way. Thankfully, we did already figure out a lot of this stuff, so hey, it's not bad. Yeah, we're so ahead of the level curve, it's not actually a big deal right now, but hey! One must do what they must do. Bruh. Imagine having the ambush trigger on a fucking Shining Palm, what the fuck? I think we can hit him with magic. No. I do not know how we're actually even supposed to kill these things. Like, I know the shiny palm is here, but I don't know how we're supposed to actually do anything to it before they run off. Okay, hold up, because I know it respawns if we do that. Hold on a second, hold on. I want to see if we can't kill it. Did it not spawn back in yet? You have to do, like, every... Yeah, it's like a odd, quiet chance. I know it's, like, around here. No? It's not? No? Okay. Damn it. Because I know when I was messing around, I was able to get the respawn pretty easily. There you are. Again, seriously, what a... Genuine question, are we actually I don't know how you're supposed to deal with shiny palms, man. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with them and get rid of them. I don't know. Like, I know if you beat them, you get a ton of EXP, because that was the thing in Cold Steel 1 that I was able to manage. God, whenever we get back to Cold Steel, if and when. That's going to be so funny, because Cold Steel 1 at least is going to be a New Game Plus run. Anyway, now that we can actually go here... Alright, but how'd you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. Couldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Cool enough. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. Bill explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard. This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. you, sir. But is it alright for you to issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hacking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to you, adios for Cassius' safe return. Wonder why we would need to hide the fact that we're bracers. Anyway, hey, we had the pass. Alright, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Oh god, just the charm of the early 2000s with these things, that's so good. Fancy. Alright, clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Well, we're all pretty much done with our business here. We've done literally all the side quests we can, and we have no other business. So hey, we're good to keep on going. Onwards we go, because hey, not like we're doing much else. New monsters! Oh god, the sprites! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, come on! Why do they just seem to be guaranteed to poison you, man? Damn. We are immediately back on the XP curve. Alrighty then. North Nebel Valley. We'll probably have to go there once we actually, you know, need to explore bows properly.
Piece of cake.
Okay, yeah, we're not getting the most EXP, but it is what it is. At least Joshua caught up, so he's not too far behind Estelle now. So that's good. Again, it's the way EXP works in this game at least probably does mean that like if a character falls behind for any reason, you'll be good. Dead.
Done already?
Fire. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to like probably actually take the advice I saw and try and get some septic up stuff. What's that headed this way? Oh, it's a convoy. Might want to step out of the way of that. Oh, this is Charizard. How have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard all about the airliners being grounded after Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. How about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Legrand about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. What is going on in Bose that's apparently being a problem for the bracers, I wonder? Something's up here. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If you just ask Legrand about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Onward we go! As there's not much else to do right now. Yeah, what does our map look like? Okay, we're almost there. Okay, yeah, literally just... It's just a hallway. It's just a fancy hallway. Fuck. There we go.
Piece of cake.
See? Easy, simple. Ha! Items. Let's see. Got these, might as well use them. Or these. I should just make sure I keep a stock of food just because it is better than healing. Sit down, heals HP for all. That'll be good when we need to. Bam! Get that dual strike, Josh. Alright.
Seems you came up short.
Come on, I'm just trying to get the EXP to get the kids to level 10 already. Come on, game. At least I do like the fact it's a cumulative EXP system rather than like every level like changes everything, so it's more. I mean, EXP systems are always kind of cumulative anyway, but still, it is kind of fun when you can actually like see it. In essence, God, man, how many times we're gonna go through? Bridge, checkpoint, Eisen Road, boat. Seriously, there's just like how many parts of the map that are to be. There's not even anything that connects. They're just like, nah, we just need to make it a bit long. Why? Just cause. We don't really need to, but hey. Hacking gate, bows. Thank you, diegetic signs that tell me where to go. Thank God. Alright, we're here. O's Northern Block. Got a big old market, too. I want to look there for shops and everything. Finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in the world, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone here have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. Not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. And I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Is the red building. I like how because of the map and everything, like literally most of this is just made... Oh, okay, so no, we have the landing port, we have Northern Blocks, we have the West Highway. Yeah, okay. Oh, Charizard, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Legrand? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yeah, I received a call from mine on that long ago. So that means these 2 kids with you are Cassius's children. Yeah, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Legrand, and I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Legrand. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yeah, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. Not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface, anyway. In actuality, there's a lot of opposition between parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. Ah, yes, my hated enemy, bureaucracy! In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you say General Morgan? Great, now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan, who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Huh, amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. Oh. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. Since he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. Because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to do it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. He has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Legrand, we'll accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? Got it. Here, all I need to do is sign in these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and... Alright, looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bows branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bows branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood? So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. While we're here... ferocious monsters inside along the trail behind Ravenue Village. It must be brought in and exterminated ASAP. When... I'm in a bind right now. I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Please bring tender poultry times 5 to me, Gwen. East Bows monster. A ferocious monster known as Keen Scorpion is spotted roving the East Bows Highway. Bracers from the branch. Okay, these are all long terms. These ones can be put off until we're actually kind of exploring. So, the Anteros restaurant. We can at least probably cover that one. We have the poultry? Actually, we might have that out already. Tender poultry. Let's see here. We have 2. We have 2, so we need to get more. I cannot tell you what was setting the dog off. Okay, so the restaurant's right there. Maybe we can look here to find ingredients. Hold on a second. Oh, hey, look at that. Dorothy, is that you? She's busy. Well, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck to strain my head to try and take it all in. She's so under surroundings, looks like she can't even hear you. Let's see. Buy, pharmacy. Okay, well, we're good on supplies at least. Shop. Buy. Sure, black. Okay, so we're gonna need to go. Let's see. Strega J's. The junior model, the Strega brands. Okay, we might want. Let's see. Joshua and Sherazard could definitely do with better shoes. Gaudy neckwear to accent the collar. Painfully bright. And we are now low on funds. We're gonna need to do work then. Oh, anyway. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna need... Oh, hold up. What if the bestiary drops the poultry that we're looking for? Hold on a second. Alright, hold on a second. Personal letter to a colleague. Please come see me in the room. The letter is addressed to Father Holstein, who works at the Bo's Chapel in the east side of the city. Okay, right. We can handle this one pretty quick. Now, where is the monster guide? Hold on a second. I'm being dumb. Tactics. Out to the front. Joshua here. There you go. Not too bad. An S break. Okay, well, it's not like we have any other S crash to fit on there, so that's fine. File. Okay, let's actually save just to be sure. That is. I'm gonna check. Hold on a second. I'm being dumb. Swear to God, I know where the VC area is. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Make use of the PC. Let's see. Mad Roper, Mushroom Snake, Coral Shell, Dirty Rats, Flying Feline, Forest Mist, Killer Crab, Hornet, Lily Monster, Mars Sparrow. Okay, so these can drop the Tender Poultry, but they're only on the... Maybe we'll just have to run back to Elise Highway and deal with the... Maybe that's what I'll do on the cyclist. Just run back there, beat them up for a while until I get a few. Let's tell you what Sepith they drops. That's pretty good. Don't know how we'd get one of those, but hey. So this is for boss type enemies. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so what we need... Oh, the chapel's right down here. Hold on a second. I'm being... Let's go talk to the father here. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Oh, indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Oh, is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... yes, he's come up with a new formula. Eh? A new formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout the borough for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this, even back when he was at Granville Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he's continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. The Bracers all use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he'd at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he's always admonishing himself as well. This one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, har, whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Nice. Let's go turn that in for the money. I'll turn that in. And then we'll actually continue with the story. Report. You brace for 7th class. Nice. Alright. So, what we will do... Oh, wow. Literally, the sun was right there. Anti-Rose. I do appreciate, though, the level design that's actually meant to do that. Okay, so we don't need the landing port. We need to go... Read in the hotel. Again, I do like signs. They're right here. Okay. Yeah, don't be dumb. Alright. Ooh, fancy. Oh, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. I'm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? She has a butler? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting. However, I am sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She's gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her, so do you think it would be alright to call her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore. Others, gemstones from every... What? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Holy shit, this man's saying, please get married. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Yes, that may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. Mayor's being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Oh my... Okay, that's kind of funny. The butler's like, God, that woman needs to get married so I can retire. Get you a house husband, woman. Probably passed right by. Yeah, well, there's a maid here. The maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Leela. I see the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? Problems we live in are really different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Did she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Ah? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how to feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor. Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market, then. Alright, mayor lady, what the hell are you busy doing? Oh, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If there were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. Do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is establish a relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Phew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry I had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So, does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Mabel. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Ah! So she is also a merchant herself. Interesting. And no wonder she's unmarried. She's busy as fuck. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I'll tell you that, though. I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. I never imagined that you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I guess you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rest of the Bose Market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored. But don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So, what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running this show. Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man is just like bracers from the beginning. So, you know who the General is, Mayor Mabel? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So, I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning... Leela? Yes, madam. Leela produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to the mayor. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think there should be enough to get some information out of the Army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet us at all. I think it'd be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you're messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It sounds like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. I mean, it's lying by omission, but... Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Hacking Gate at the international border at the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright, everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hacking Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road and north of the East Coast Highway. In short, we need to head the East Gate and then turn north thereafter. Alrighty then. Oh, it's the fort that was right up... Okay, we know exactly where this is now. Alrighty then. Yeah, okay. Literally up this way. It's literally right there. Tis right there. Hold it right there. The Hacking Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, the document is official. But if you don't want us to, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Mabel's the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. Grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Oh, yawning again. Oh, we can probably get poultry from these guys. Okay, so it's a bird, but it still has, like, half of its shell on its head? What? A Remera. I am so confused by that thing. Alright, well then. Does that thing deflect spells? Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit, it deflects spells.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay then, that's wow, alright, note to self, some enemies reflect arts. Alright, good to keep that in mind. No, pure, Disney, just physical damage. Alright, good to know. That was, damn.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, leveled up. Leveled up, let's go. He didn't drop any chicken, didn't drop any poultry though. We still need 2 more. Bam, bitch. God damn! Nice.
We're good to go.
Here we go. Good shit. Okay. Alright. Craft. If I... Okay, that thing will probably be... God damn! Called a Hresvelg, huh? Huh, funny. Damn, okay, just AoE, fuck you too, I guess. Get bent! Give me all that. Ooh, big crystals, hell yeah. Thunder Poultry, come on, can I get at least more than 1 per? That kinda sucks. Whatever, we should have enough that we can probably come back and finish that side quest in a bit. I am Preemptive Strike, fuck you! Gosh, I swear to fuck, I put a hit force on you for a reason! Ooh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful to watch that. I do not have the remake, unfortunately. Let's just say that I did not have the money at the time, but I did have the original. I do want to play the remake, though, but I do want to play the original, kind of to get both ends of it. Oh, boy. Now I get 2. Okay, cool. I would like to play the remake, I just don't have the money for it, so... We'll just ignore it for now. You know what? Nah, we killing the burbs. We're killing the birds. They have some HP too. Alright. They don't exactly take more arts damage either, but... Oh, no, they... Oh, never mind. They're super weak to fire. Okay. Hey, Estelle. God damn! Okay, so, yeah, I hit these guys with fire, because goddamn, okay. Okay, wait. Yep, yeah, fire arts too. Let's go!
Done already?
Yeah, much as I would like to get the remake, it is a matter of money. And if I buy any game coming up this month, it's probably gonna be Code Vein 2. Because I'm in that situation where I kind of have to budget stuff out. Anyway, now we're at the fort. Hell yeah! Okay, yeah, definitely need to make sure I pay attention to the enemy elemental weaknesses, because arts can do big damage, big number. The hacking gate? It's freaking huge! Of Of course it's huge. His access to sole interest to the Empire, and is a rampart that that protects Lebreau from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Lebreau. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks to the right side of the gate. We'll find them in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chests. Things will be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. I feel a little weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer. Good to hear. Oh, I can't turn the camera around. Is there anything hiding here? No. Yeah. Oh, now I can turn the camera. Except for you. God, of course. Okay. Oh, hi, character with unique motto. You're totally not going to be important eventually. Okay, hey, Oliver, it's been a while. I know who that is purely because I played Cold Steel first, so I know Oliver when I see him, even in old sprite form. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Mabel from Bose. Do you think we could get us in to see General Morgan? Josh explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar at in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. Bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Gotta do what we gotta do. Let's see what we can buy from here. Ooh! Always make sure to buy food, so that way we can know how to make it later. Need to make sure I visit inns. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Lebreau's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other great places where you can eat great Lebreau cooking as well. Enjoy the trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. It is me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feast on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then maybe I will. I think this guy looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Guess we just gotta, I guess we just gotta rest at the inn. Yep. Quests are fine, so we can definitely at least wait. Oh, that doesn't actually seem to do anything. Bony Merchant. What else we can do here? Okay, so I don't really know what we're... Okay, so we know what to do here. I guess we just go upstairs and wait. No? Okay, no. Again, we just actually have to wait, or what? Oh, no. Of course we just have to talk to him. I'm stupid. My brain. Good day to you all, my fine friends. appear to be citizens of Liberl. I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire. Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebona yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor to Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are. Indeed, you're bracers now. How did you know? We removed their bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. There's some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. And are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You're just making me want to kiss you and hold you in my arm. God damn it, Olivier! What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. Last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. It feels as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard some strange conversation in my day, but this one's worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Alright, there we go. Time for business. Oh, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Wait, are you just inviting yourself to come along? Of course he would. Of course he would. What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat exiting behind us, so it seemed almost natural. Scarily so. Haha, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting, I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gentlemen, mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoot, shoot. Scrooge. What is that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Well, don't worry, he's gonna be important later. What? He's a party member, come on. I can hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around other places where you're not permitted. Okay. Last door on the left. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. Hope we can keep this hidden from the old guy. Glad you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Hacken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We're all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I know Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information will be strictly confidential. But considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Perhaps I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Lynn disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we've yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? An airship of that size that crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I really to hear that that's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. That would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who've been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you'd heard of them. Not only have I heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle! Estelle! No! You opened your big fucking mouth! Oops. Had a run-in with them in Roland. I heard that some of their gainers showed up at the Roland region, but I think he's onto it. Oh, Estelle, you just had to open your big mouth. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange from mere civilians. I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Mabel did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Thanks for the sub, Unreal. Oh boy, God, every time that thing goes off, it surprises me. I had to make sure, actually, I had to edit one of my sources to make sure it was below because it was blocking alerts. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? These visitors shouldn't pull anything funny. These bracers need to be shown the door. Build them out immediately. What is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident like this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull. Trying a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shara's really pissed, alright? For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you got on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Bureaucracy! Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such... God damn it, Oliver. I'm not even gonna pretend I don't know who he is. Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our... Why do you have a lute? Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. God damn it, he is stupid. Relentlessly shooting stars, leaving I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it. Oh. Like a guy. Oh my god. Well, he did style himself as a bard. I mean, at least you diffused the situation, I guess. The cruel moon mocks my pain. I wonder if he senses and... No, I don't think it just does the gold steel. Fleeting dream shall never be. Okay. This is gonna be way funnier whenever I get around to playing the remake, bro. Well, okay. Looks like you understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Oh god, his model glitched out! Oh god, the sprite glitched out, oh fuck! I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh no, the model glitched out because DX8 is being weird. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers from along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. Wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. No, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Well, wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! He's gonna force himself into this party one way or another. God damn it. Let me try and introduce myself again. I am Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he didn't intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright, then I guess I'll accept Joshua as the substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Oh, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Then that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You. I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true. You're a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry, there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. If that's all that you want, then I don't mind. Sharon, now just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Abracer's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous veins and English. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous veins of lust into Joshua? Estelle. Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attention if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let's be off. You died and made you leader. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about that grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Well, I guess we have our fourth party member now. Alright, let's take a look at what he's got on him. He has his gun, the Needler, a leather jacket, and work boots. His crafts are Quick Draw and Howling Bullet. Alright. Olivier Lenheim, he is level 13, a little bit ahead of Shara, actually. Huh. Less HP overall, though. Less HP, but more EP, so he's definitely more of the spellcaster. So okay, so it looks like we have our dedicated mage then. So Olivier is more of a dedicated mage type. That's a lot of EP, actually. How much? What does it look like? Oh! All but one slot. Oh, shit. Okay, no wonder. Jesus. Give him... Let's give him... Let's give him that Eagle Eye. That'll actually help us out with seeing enemies as we go. Cool. Well, we can take this chance to test them out. Oh my god, it's so much more useful when you can actually see enemies. Holy fuck! Okay, leave the arts to the girls. Art. Art. Ayabolto! God damn! God damn, bro! One shot! Jesus, Oliver! Okay, this... okay. Craft. Ah, shit. Art. And then put that firebolt. Shit. Ow. Art. Okay, I actually want to test out his quick draw. Damn.
99.
Okay, he has a different voice actor. That is not Matthew Mercer. That is not Matthew Mercer. I guess. Oh yeah, no. I'll probably look at it later because I do know he had a different VA for this game, and they did change it. God damn, Estelle got absolutely fucking wrecked. Yeah, we have all the poultry that we need to for the side quest, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the leveling. Fuck. Ow. Whatever. Okay, cool. Level up. You know what? Convenient, at least. Getting more level ups is not bad. I am done. There we go. Again, at least the level curve is actually pretty decent, though Shara and Oliver definitely aren't going to be leveling up anytime soon. Oh yeah, we can at least clear out the next quest. Alrighty then. We can clear out the first quest. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bo's Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Old Barrel? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own liberal news, no less. Guidebook? Did it really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend to go shopping at the Bo's Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we had with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place! Antero's authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. Quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd recommend a normal bar any day over this. Oh, worry not, my fair lady. I've brought a sufficient travel expenses. If that's not enough, I'll learn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mirror with that crap? I've started as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess it's a farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos! What horror have we unleashed upon this poor, innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read a book that their ethos respects a strong, silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Legrand. And it would be best if we let Mayor Mabel know after that, too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. First off, we also got this that we can do. Who we're supposed to talk to? Ah. We're here at the bridge to go make a delivery. There we go. Alright, there we go. Good old side questing. I appreciate you saying that. Like a little bit of Mirror pain doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please, let me do this for you, too. I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. Ooh. Nice. It's about the relationship between a musician and your sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. The recipe in the end is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. But only following the rules, you'd be surprised how many different ways the end flavor turns out. Nice. Gore. I'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, but don't take it the wrong way. But please read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know? I'll show you a fistful! Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See, now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Nice. No, okay, right. We need to go talk to the mayor first. Hold the fucking phone. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course I need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. Hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we had the mayor grace the cover. She said to be very beautiful, after all. Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Mabel about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So, are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. We're gonna be seeing these two everywhere we go, aren't we? But wait for me! Well. Oh. Huh? Good afternoon, Leela. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from the Hacking Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. As long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyways, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Damn. Leela means business. Shit. Okay. There's the bedroom. Dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, crime incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So, you found out something from Jenna Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I'd originally anticipated. The General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident. Of course, as I planned to begin with. You've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad got beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Based on my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland? I'm in agreement with you there. Ashley could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Oh, I should not try to do voice lines in the middle of a yawn. Fuck. Come on, Joshua. You too, Sherry. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? You're trying to tell me that your father was aboard the airliner. Oh, I didn't mention that. I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you say Cassius Bright? Yeah. Why? You know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just didn't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Well, okay then. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. Ugh. We and the general know one another for a long time, after all. Huh? Well, let's not worry about that right now. We're giving the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. Killer Ground is waiting for a report from us. Right. Oop. More quests on the board now. Aha! Oh, okay, so when something says short. Okay, so we definitely need to go deal with those monsters before I advance the story. Alright. Ocean's monster known as Thunderquake is spotted roving the West Coast Highway. Sites within the wet plant known as the Bear Claw grows. Within the Bose region. This Keen Scorpion is spotted roving the East Highway. Avenue Village. West Monster. Thunderquake is spotting roving the West Coast Highway. Okay, we should probably go deal with those monsters now that we know it's short, which means that the next time we advance time, things will definitely advance. So let's go deal with some monsters. Let's see. Title on the trail behind Ravenue Village. For details, see me in the village. So we need to go to Ravenue. Let's see here. Airclaw survey. Okay, let's go talk to that guy. Okay, we'll take some time and we'll do some side questing then, just so we get this stuff done. Why not, you know? Pharmacy. I hope you find something. That medicine works wonder. We came after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Would you by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find a place where the bear claw grows, correct? Yeah, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up to now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. Just recently, I asked my father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. It seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwold and Rollins. Bear claw said to grow well in human locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose. And I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are an important part of a Bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no other option, huh? Alright, if you come across any bear claw flowers, we'll come and let you know. Okay, counting on you kids, and be careful out there. Okay. Now let's go over what we've got on the list. Ravenue Monster, so we need to go to Ravenue Village, East Bose Monster, Neville Valley, West Bose. Look at the West Bose Highway. Okay, so there's something on East. Okay, wait. West Bose Keen Scorpion roving the East Highway. Neville Valley. Okay, so there's one around this way. Probably fun if we go further along. No, I probably should not have equipped that one thing to Olivier before he left the party, but hey! Looking for a Keen Scorpion, huh? Probably gonna be way back here. Definitely not gonna be this. Whack. Whack.
Team rule.
Alright, let's see here. And it'll be pretty obvious what it is. It'll be, like, stationary in a single spot, so it won't be too hard to see. Nope. I mean, it won't be hard to find a big-ass fucking scorpion, you know? Big bug is what we're looking for on this area. Not you. We also need to go to the Nebel Valley for another one, so why not take a look around there? Okay, good. There, something that lets us see monsters from a distance is way more handy. Okay, I must be dumb because I'm just like, where the hell? Let's set up this way then. We'll check the valley. We'll be able to find some other things here too. Nebel Valley. First monster known as Master Cryon is in spotted road in the Nebel Valley. First monster known as Keen Scorpion is in spotted road in the East Coast Highway. Oh yeah, some weird frame skipping going on here. Okay then. Fire bolt. Well, okay then. That's a surprising amount of damage. Like, wow, okay, that was a lot of damage in one hit. Air Claw. Okay, East Boat. Okay, let's just head back. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, there's no boss name, so this is not what this is about. Giant foot, huh? Giant foot. Alright, well, okay then. Maybe we shouldn't be here right now. Or maybe it's just a case of like, hey, hit it with an art because, oh boy. Let's see here. Ouch. Jesus. Bro, okay, E-bus man.
Oh, are we done? done already?
All of that for only 15 EXP. What the fuck? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, okay, I definitely need to get better armor and weapons because these things are hitting surprisingly hard. Also, head to army. Oh, Jesus, what? Oh, Jesus, the frame skipping. Ah! Okay. The recipe, let's go. Falcon Shell. Here's KO. Oh, hey. There we go. Alright, now, because we do have Eagle Eye on, I should be able to find a freaking big-ass scorpion motherfucker. Again, you'd think this would not be hard to find, but apparently it is. I do not know what is up. Because, I mean, I'm assuming that with those things that are on short, if I do advance the main story, they'll cancel out and I'll miss out on them, which, not trying to do all that, you know? Let's see here. Gotta be in some side area, yeah? And the minimap will also definitely show up when the bot... No, just one of those stupid moles. Gotta look around. I mean, can't... Again, how hard is it to find a big-ass scorpion boss? Apparently a little bit difficult. Is the answer is apparently a little bit. Oh, this might be it. You know what? Maybe that's it. King Scorpion. I swear to God, it's not even going to be a scorpion. I swear to God, if that thing is the King Scorpion, I'm going to be like, why? Why is it called that then? Why is it called a scorpion if it's not actually a scorpion? Rotation, menu button, click, orbit style, powered lines, classic, powered lines. Oh! Wait, how does that look then? Oh! Okay, so you can change up how it looks. Huh. Interesting. That's cool. Let's see here. Frame rate, transparency. Okay, that's pretty cool that you can change that with the orbit and it'll change things up with the lines. That's cool. Files. Let's save before we do the big fight. No, it's a wisdom. Very high physical defense. And that could probably just be the weapons. How much art damage do you take? A lot more. Of course it drains health when it attacks you. Why would it not? Screw you, critical attack.
We're good to go.
Pretty okay amount of EXP and a lot of Sepith. Okay, damn. Oh, this is another one of these moles. Paying half attention to the menu map because I'm trying to find... Again, how hard can it be to find one of these wandering enemies? Like, come on, game. Ugh, okay. I'll make a save back here just in case, but maybe. We'll see. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Maybe we just need to check this last area. Maybe it's further up along here after we accept the quest. No, because that just leads up to the fort. Around here, but like, come on, man. Well, I don't think advancing it will change the time of day, so I think we should be fine. There's gotta be a weapon shop somewhere else here, right? South block? Okay, well, there's an ornament shop, thank God. Lots for Estelle. We are short on Fire Sepith. Very short on Fire Sepith. Newman Hill Path, at least the Valeria Lakeshore, but that's not quite where I need to go for one of these quests. Ah, here. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Power Rod, Stun Rod. Ooh. You're short on money. But yeah, we do need the new weapons though, because yeah, those attack jumps are definitely what we need. Leather jackets. Bike, work boots, we definitely need the... Yeah, so we need to get everybody up on weapons, because that's going to matter. Okay, sell. I like how we just get all the stuff that Olivier had. Okay, we can keep the work boots, keep the leather jacket at least. Okay, so we only need 2 pairs of work boots. A popular orbital gun made by the Empire's Rainford Company. Hey! That's familiar. Lighter, good luck charm carried by hikers to combat the cold. Air bomb, freeze bomb. Okay, so we don't need the needler. Thank you, Olivier. I know you're not going to be in the party for a while. By the time you come back, you have a better weapon. Thank you for the money. Okay, so because upgrading equipment, we need a stun rod, we need razors. And we have a leather jacket, so we need 2 more of these. I need 2 more of these. So let's do weapons first, because those are going to matter. Okay, equip. Okay, we'll put Joshua in that stuff, so that way he's all set, and we can sell the rest of that, and kind of just slowly shift around. Go. When all else fails, convert. When all else fails, use Sepith. When all else fails and you need money, trade in Sepith, because you can just grind for plenty of it. Okay, stun rod. Blitz. Okay, then we need... Motherfucker. Okay. Let's get the boots, then we'll come back for the jacket later. Black mango, pearl earring. Literally all these do to prevent certain... Okay. Like that. Charizard, work boots, Viper for Blitz. There we go. Alright, some more equipment. Just sell all the stuff that we don't need. Here we go, because we do need the supplies. Okay, so in terms of where else we can... Okay, so we got arms and armory. Maybe that's a path. Okay, these are just different ways to Northern Block. Anyway, let's go check the West Highway. New weapons and armor is always going to be mandatory, though. One of these leads to... Trail... Back there. Let's see here, then. Chimkins! I mean, they look more like dodos, I would say. Now let's beat up for the bestiary. Okay, craft. Now let's see what the difference is with everyone's new weapons. God damn, okay. Yeah, alright, cool. That's going to sell. And get bent. Don't even get a chance. Don't even give him a chance. Alright, look at that. I already got a ton of Sepith back anyway. Where's this village that we're looking for? Ah, the Rabbit Trail. That's where we need to go. I got one way to go, at least. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, talk about a distance to go, huh? It is what it is. He's trying to be quick about this, so I'm just like, hey, let's just do this. Alright, let's go see what the villagers need help with. Nice and peaceful. Brand new village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. There's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. I know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was trained to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It is pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that. Certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you two to take on that challenge if you have some time. Let's see, what do they have at the general goods shop? I want shop, buy. Might as well take some of that stuff. Ay. Guess what we're looking for here. For details seeming the village, we need to find Elder Raisin. Raisin? Looking for an Elder Raisin. Raisin, but... Outside, but where? Blah, 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 blah. Stuck on geography. Bleh. Oh, a randomly locked house. Ah, the Elder's house. That's where we need to go. You be the ones from the Bracer Guild. Did you see the request on the bulletin board? Yep, we sure did. That's wonderful. My name is Raisin, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. I'm sure you're already aware there's been a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So, do you know what kind of monster is taking up residence in the area? No, I don't think about it. Don't think anyone's gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? It's going to be a bit of a pain to find, then. Looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned and people stopped going up that way, we had believed that the monsters had gone into slumber. Why in the world is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I've had Figaro standing guard at the gate and not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Easy enough. Help in a small village. Good way to cap things off. In the Requested Guild, we've already talked to the village elder about it. Huh, so what you're saying is, you guys are here with the Bracer Guild. You got it? Oh man, have I been waiting for you guys. Please hurry up and take care of the monster. The season to plant saplings is almost upon us. Anyway, be careful out there and good luck. I counted on you. Let's go! Right, let's make sure we save at least. Save. Alright, let's see here. have a few places to look around before we go and check the mine. You're in the way, let's beat it up. Ah, yes, health drain, my favorite effect. Fuck you. And respectable melee damage. A lot more elemental damage. Ooh, goddamn, a lot more elemental damage, though. Probably won't even need... Yep, won't even need a spell. Nice. God damn it, we need so much fire sepith, though. Let's see here. Chest. What does this one say? Chest is empty, but it wouldn't be empty if you put something in it. Oh, the chest messages are never gonna get old. Found Deathblow 2. Reduced to search an empty chest? That's really sad. Okay, so that's a new thing. Let's see here. Element 100% kills enemy. 100% kills enemy, but quartz breaks. Oh! Okay, that's interesting. So it's basically a one-time instant kill. Huh. Alright, so it's a one-time shot that instant kills some enemies, but it does break afterwards. Alright, interesting. Craft. Let's see. Normal... I mean, okay, so fire is a bit different. So, yeah, definitely want to take this down physically. Fucking poison! Great.
Let's move out.
God damn, I'm so low on fire sepith, but okay then. Jera, for fuck's sake! Ah, yes, I love enemies who can just instantly fucking stun your ass. Get up, Josh! God damn it! Craft. Let's heal. We need to heal Joshua. Wait, you need. What am I doing? What? Okay, whatever. So you are taking way too much damage. I have it with the defense boosting too. Goddamn. Okay, whatever. We'll probably be leveled up by the time we deal with this. Okay, anyway. Keep looking around, we'll probably find something useful. More chests! Beefsteak. Nope, still empty. Not in here. God damn it. Alright, Estelle. Oh, wow. That actually gave a lot of sepith because of that. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
We're good to go.
Yeah, that's great, having an enemy that just fucking stalls you out of a few turns because it hits you with several status effects in a row. That's great. That's cool game, yep. Okay, so we explored literally everything we can here, so we probably need to go check out the mine. Find this monster. Really fun to be left with slow on supplies. Whatever, we'll manage. God. Out of here. God damn it. Bro. Oh my god. Help. That craft gate. Oh my god. Oh my lord, dude. I swear, sometimes it's like, dude, can I just like actually do... Okay, good, they both leveled up, so we're fine. And Cher is close to leveling up too, so she'll be good. Okay, cool. Convenient level up timing, thank you very kindly. Oh. Well, I think we found our monster. What the fuck are you supposed to be? Jeez, okay. Oh, it's a fate spinner. Okay, okay, I remember you. I've had to beat some of these up in Cold Steel before. God, right. Right, these things are freaking physical defense madhouses, but they do take a good deal of elemental damage. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to hit him with elemental attacks. Because this is not Cold Steel, I do not have Reen in his fucking bullshit attack stats. There we go. Damn, okay, I did not expect that to be a fucking fate spinner of all things. Okay, lot of Sepith at least. Lot of Sepith at least. Okay, that's good. Yikes, that scared the heck out of me. I was expecting a monster to pop out like that. Looks like I followed the sound of our footsteps and attacked us. Almost got us completely off guard, too. If I had attacked one of the villagers, who knows what might have happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report the village elder. Right. Okay, well then. On the topic of monsters I already know I've dealt with before in other games. Hey, a fate spinner is a classic. I don't like that counted. Okay, whatever. Here up. Shara. Shit. Estelle, please. Please. I love it when the enemy gets 3 turns in a fucking row. Do a good job just missing everything there yourself. Real good job. S-break, get fucked. What? Okay, do I just have to... Okay, I don't know why he keeps missing the S-craft. I swear to God, I just need to not hold... I think there might be a glitch. If there's some kind of glitch where, like, Joshua misses his S-craft if you're speeding up, I'm going to, actually. What the fuck?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Like, actually, what the hell, bro? Why does Joshua keep missing this S-craft? I swear to fuck, if it's tied to the acceleration... If it's, like, tied to the acceleration where, like, yeah, no, if you're doing the acceleration, Joshua will just straight up miss the attack. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's you guys. I felt some sort of tremor, so the monster came out after all, did it? And we took care of it too. Are you serious? It's Teehee, not Tehe. I don't know why I did that. Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank God, Dios, this is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if we had had monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. There's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that, thanks. At least rest at the inn, maybe get some recipes in while we're at it. Or I guess not. Oh god, why am I getting... Okay, I'm getting way too lost here all of a sudden. Goddamn. Alright, we can at least head on back. Okay. We're just gonna dip. We're low on resources right now, so let's dip. At least when it comes to the escape command, you pretty much just get to do so instantly without a whole lot of trouble. Fuck! Oh, we're here. We're gonna beat it up. Fuck it.
Oh, are we done already?
Fuck it. There we go. Jesus. Okay. Shit. Crafts. Okay, whatever. Bruh, just a miss. Just a nah, you're gonna miss. Haha. Oh, yeah, I swear.
Rule.
Charizard learned Bind Whip. Ooh. Nice, new craft, let's go. What levels everyone learns their crafts at are? We'll figure it out. We'll figure things out as we go. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bit of a risk just to end off the stream. We are gonna take a bit of a risk here, so I'm gonna save outside of the guild. And if some of these quests go canceled after I'm done, then I'll reload the save. Reload here. Fuck! I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay, we have to refight the Fate Spinner. Fuck! Never mind, I fucked up. We have to redo the Fate Spinner fight. Fuck! This game doesn't autosave. I'm a fool. Okay. I'm stupid. Okay. Man, I accidentally hit load. Okay, never mind. We'll just speed. We just gotta be speed. Okay. Right, now remember, we need to arch this. We need to arch this. Well, if you're gonna be like that. There, well then. Well then, okay, never mind. Alright then. What the hell? Why did this do that thing? I don't know why I did. Anyway, okay. Okay, we already saw that, so we just need to... Okay. Jeez. Can't believe I did that shit like an idiot. Oh my god. Always make sure you're not for just pressing buttons, people. Always make sure you're not just pressing buttons. That's how you fuck yourself up like that. I went too far. I went the opposite way I was trying to go. How did I... What you get for not paying attention, mate? Ah, there we go. Jesus, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh boy, that's what I get. Alright, let's get on back and then let's actually do what I was planning to do. Okay. That's on me for being dumb. This is why we have the speed up function though, because then we can just do this if we need to hurry back. It's like, oh boy, oopsie daisy, I forgot. I forgot to make sure I'm not just pressing buttons. Oh, we out. We'll get the share level up later. We'll get that back later. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just being... We're just in a hurry here. Okay. Now, let's actually make sure. Okay. Okay. Files. Save. It's at the top, me. Okay. Port. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Don't relay the information to Sky Bandits and the Capua family. You're right, that is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much? Don't worry about it, General Morgan's an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries also work with the Sky Bandits, right? Yeah. Taking into account the incident of Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. I'd call them burglaries of one thing. Though. That's because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't even been all that valuable. I would have never thought that would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lint. I think you mentioned that is rather odd. The burglary that happened to Roland was only rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and the hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom for the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay, good. So they don't... Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We are in fact fine. They did not go and expire. Let's see, now that we've reported to the guild and the mayor, we need to think about what to do next. Just searching around blindly for airliner sky powers probably wouldn't match anything, right? If it had, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. Never thought I'd see the day when those words came out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. Oh, what are you trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. we were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is certainly much faster. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. Clue, huh? Oh, right, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. Sure, he read in Bose a little before we did. I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. Okay, so this definitely doesn't seem... Okay, so I should have the time to just kind of handle these things. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. So I do in fact have the time to go and handle the rest of these side quests off stream. Cool. Okay, cool. We're done for today then. 2 hour, 2 hours of an RPG burns the throat. Something fierce, man. Good lord, I need to rest my throat. God damn. Ah. Whatever. Till tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing more of this tomorrow though, because I do want to make actual more progress. Because Dark Souls goes quick. Dark Souls goes quick. This does not. Till then.